Good afternoon and welcome everybody to the University of the West of Scotland Ayr campus graduation ceremony here in a rather balmy Troon for this afternoon. That's just from walking in, my God. Well, look, we won't keep you more than about 4 to 5 hours. And during that time, we will, of course, recognise the fantastic achievement of our graduates who will be up here shortly to receive the awards that they've worked so hard for over the past few years. Congratulations to you in preparation for that event. Please take your time when you get up here, enjoy the experience. Friends, family who are here with them, make sure you cheer and shout and scream loudly as they receive their award. They've worked very hard for it, and I'm sure you're all extremely proud, as are we. Can I declare this ceremony for the Award of Academic Distinctions in session?
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, graduates in the UWS class of 2018, my name is Andrew Disbury, and it's my great pleasure as Vice Principal and Pro-Vice Chancellor for Global Engagement to welcome you all to this beautiful venue on this beautiful day for your graduation ceremony. For us university staff, graduation's always one of the most special days in our calendar, but for you, our graduates, it's a true milestone in your life, so I'm delighted to see you all here today and to see so many family and friends sharing this occasion with us. You're all very welcome. Graduates, you're graduating from a university that's ranked in the top 3% of universities worldwide and is regarded as a university that adds true value. You came to UWS to start your degrees, and through the education you've received and the experiences that you've undertaken, you're leaving us with more knowledge and intellect, of course, but also with greater abilities and skills that set you on the path to success. We know our graduates get fabulous jobs around the world, and many of your predecessors are now enjoying stellar careers as the Executive Vice President of Omnichannel at the US Bank, or the Chief Engineer of Airbus A350, the CEO of Global Consumer Banking at Citigroup, or even as Pakistani Finance Minister, so anything is possible. You dreamt of getting a degree at UWS, you believed in yourself, and you've achieved it. So now dream bigger for the future and believe in what you'll be able to achieve as a UWS alumnus. Indeed, our UWS corporate strategy is called Dream, Believe, Achieve and contains 9 truths about our university. The first of these states, we are here for our students. You've been the lifeblood of UWS, and that's why it's a privilege and honour for all of us to be here with you today. I can tell you your employment prospects are excellent. The most recent data show that 93% of our graduates go into jobs or into further study within 6 months of graduation, and 86% go into graduate-level professional jobs. And recent statistics published by the Scottish Government suggest that graduates from Scottish universities can expect to earn higher salaries than their counterparts who graduated in other parts of the United Kingdom. The University of the West of Scotland has been delivering higher education for more than 120 years, and the past year saw us celebrate our foundation in 1897, as well as 25 years as a university and 10 years as the University of the West of Scotland. And to celebrate these milestones, we unveiled the coat of arms that you can see here before you, and our Latin motto, Doctrina Prosperitas, success through learning. We've also created, registered, and introduced the first UWS tartan, which is currently in production. And you'll be able to see and wear it at future events like these, but maybe not on such a hot day. As a graduate of our university, you're joining a 100,000 strong worldwide alumni community, and you've got access to our university for life. I'm delighted to announce that UWS has recently launched an exclusive online alumni platform, and this enables you to keep in touch with your fellow graduates, but also your predecessors and other new graduates in the future. Membership of this platform is growing fast, and alumni from all over the world are offering to give industry-specific feedback on your CV, opening doors at their workplace, or being mentors to you, the class of 2018. So by registering, you'll be kept informed about opportunities to support current and even new students and to join in UWS alumni events around the world. Graduation always reminds me of my own university life. A working-class boy from down south, I was the first person in my family who ever went to university, and I was lucky enough to be able to move away from home to a big city for the first time. I also spent a year and a half of a 4-year languages degree studying in countries where those languages were spoken. Now, I'd rarely been out of the UK before I went to university, so those opportunities to study abroad really changed my life and led directly to me being the man that I am today, fluent in more than one language and married to somebody from 5,000 miles away. So I know firsthand that global engagement changes lives. I now have the privilege to chair a university committee looking at how we can offer more global engagement to our students and to our staff. And I believe the work we're doing has never been more important. In a world where some politicians and some of our neighbours would like to see more borders, more walls, more barriers, and more isolation, those of us working in education must work harder than ever to create opportunities for young people to gain international experiences and to meet people from around the world, to promote understanding, empathy, sensitivity, and harmony. And you, the UWS class of 2018, you can do your bit too. Break down barriers when you encounter them. Seek out and learn about other cultures, languages, and people. Promote understanding, and yes, even marry a foreigner. I can thoroughly recommend it. So congratulations for having chosen UWS, and congratulations on having achieved your degree. When the party is over today, please don't forget us, and be proud of your achievements and be ambitious for your future. Today marks the start of a new journey for you, and who knows where your journey will take you. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, it is my privilege to present to you, for the honorary degree of Doctor of the University, Patrick Doyle. Patrick Doyle is an exceptionally successful Scottish film music composer whose work I'm sure you will have heard many times over the last 30 years. You've even heard it this afternoon before the ceremony. Patrick was born in Uddingston, the 7th of 13 children, in a family where music was part of everyday life. An early musical memory was playing the glockenspiel with his mum's wooden clothes pegs. Patrick's talents were encouraged and supported by his parents, Patrick and Sadie, both fine singers themselves, and in time his keyboard skills were such that he became the local church organist and also accompanied his dad, who loved to sing at parties and weddings. Patrick was educated and classically trained at the Royal Scottish Academy of Music and Drama in Glasgow, now the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland, where he studied piano and voice and became increasingly interested in drama, and thus began his philosophy that the arts cannot be divided into single disciplines, but must be interwoven. After leaving the Royal Scottish Academy in 1975, Patrick wasn't long in deciding that a planned career in teaching was perhaps not for him. A fellow RSAMD alumnus, Morag Fullerton, asked him to join her as a musical director and performer at the Edinburgh Festival. At this time, they collaborated on the highly successful musical Las Vegas, and soon afterwards he was asked to join the Citizens Theatre about Glasgow, or TAG. Thus his career began as an actor and musician, with parts in The Slab Boys, Candy Kisses and Tutti Frutti by his friend, Paisley playwright John Byrne. Patrick then joined Kenneth Branagh's Renaissance Theatre Company in 1987 as actor, composer and musical director, beginning a career-long friendship and professional association, during which time Patrick composed theatre music and subsequently the scores for 11 Branagh films, including Henry V, Much Ado About Nothing, Cinderella, and most recently, Murder on the Orient Express. Patrick continues to collaborate with Sir Kenneth Branagh on theatre productions, including most recently The Winter's Tale in 2015 and Romeo and Juliet the following year. Their partnership has been likened to that of Sir Laurence Olivier and Sir William Walton, who also worked together on Shakespeare film adaptations in the mid-20th century, during which time Olivier acknowledged that for him, the music made the film. Wise words indeed. In addition to his work with Sir Kenneth Branagh, Patrick has also worked with many acclaimed directors such as Brian De Palma, Ang Lee, Alfonso Cuarón, and Robert Altman on a range of films, over 50 to date. His work on Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, particularly The Potter Waltz, Carlito's Way, Sense and Sensibility, Bridget Jones's Diary, Gosford Park, Calendar Girls, Nanny McPhee, and Disney Pixar's Brave are perhaps the best known. As well as composing the music for Brave about a feisty Scottish heroine, Patrick had a small part in the film, and his signature is recorded on the studio wall, where all actors who have performed in a Pixar film are chronicled. Patrick's music is varied, melodic and lyrical, and often moving. As he has said himself, film music should sound like good music. It should always have a structure to it, but basically it should be musical and listenable. A prolific composer, Patrick Doyle has referenced the use of technology to support and stimulate the creative process, and has acknowledged that technology has indeed changed the composer's craft, which no doubt resonates with many of the graduates here today who have developed their talents in commercial music and songwriting, filmmaking, technical theatre and performance. Now, as my colleagues know, technology is perhaps not my strength, and so I was reassured to learn that while he is now a most proficient user of technology, it's not his first love either, and he did once leave a computer in a box for more than 9 months, and as my colleagues know, I can better that one. Patrick has won many awards, with particular highlights, including an Ivor Novello Award for Best Film Theme for Non Nobis Domine from Henry V, an exceptional achievement for a first film score, a Lifetime Achievement Award from the World Soundtrack Awards, a Scottish BAFTA, an ASCAP Henry Mancini Award in recognition of his outstanding achievement and contribution to the world of film and television music. Patrick has been nominated for 2 Golden Globes, 2 Césars, 1 BAFTA, and twice for an Oscar in the category of Best Original Score. Closer to home, Patrick Doyle has been honoured with a Fellowship of the Royal Scottish Academy in Glasgow in 2001. Patrick greatly enjoys the variety and unpredictability of his work and not knowing what's around the next corner, but without a doubt, his work is in much demand in Hollywood and the rest of the world. Patrick is also a fundraiser for Bloodwise, which supports leukemia research, having recovered from the disease himself 20 years ago. In 2007, a sellout concert from his Music from the Movies on behalf of the Leukemia Research Fund was staged at the Royal Albert Hall. Directed by Sir Kenneth Branagh, also featured Alan Rickman, Emma Thompson, Sir Derek Jacobi, Robbie Coltrane, and Dame Judi Dench, among many others. He is very generous with his time, particularly to support and develop musical talents of young people, both in his work on projects at the Conservatoire in Glasgow, through his work with the National Schools Symphony Orchestra, of which he is patron, and which premiered his concert suite, Impressions of America, in 2012. He also works with the Scottish Schools Orchestra Trust, which commissioned him to write a special concert piece about Tam O'Shanter. But Patrick delights in his family, his wife Leslie, and their children Abigail and Nuala, Patrick and Elliot. His children are also musically talented, with 3 of them now working in the entertainment industry. And although Patrick now lives in Surrey, he remains very fond of the west of Scotland and returns very regularly. We're delighted to welcome Patrick's wife Leslie here today and hope that the recognition by the university closest to his place of birth will add to the many happy memories that he has for the west of Scotland as his enduring affection for it. Patrick's passion for the performing arts and its expression through the most wonderful film scores has brought him into contact with many talented people in the theatre and film, as well as in orchestras. However, as much for his musical talent and accomplishments, he is known for his infectious good humour, his energy, his lively storytelling, and his warm friendship. His friend Dame Emma Thompson describes Patrick as an extraordinary composer and someone she has laughed with for over 30 years. She included a piece, Chorisic, by Patrick in her 8 choices of music when she appeared on Radio 4's Desert Island Discs. Indeed, she chose this one as her favourite if she had to save one disc from the waves, but then he did write it for her birthday. Others have also included his works as their choices on that programme, including Dame Judi Dench and Brian Blessed. Now, I know Kirsty Young won't be calling me anytime soon with the challenge of choosing my favourite 8 pieces for Desert Island Discs, but if she did, I'd certainly be choosing one of Patrick's pieces. Vice-Chancellor, in view of his enormous contribution to music and to the performing arts, I now present to you for the award of honorary degree of Doctor of the University, Patrick Doyle.
Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the School of Education, I present to you, for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Childhood Practice with Honours, Joanna Allen. Caroline Faith Peacock. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Childhood Studies with First Class Honours, the following students: Jennifer Sarah Helen Doak, Sin Yi Fu, Jennifer Lindsay, Karen Lindsay, Ella Arwin McClellan, Rachel Jane McClellan, Sharnay Lizelle Marie Van Heerden, and for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Childhood Studies with Honours, Dawn Marie Armour. Emile Beattie. Haley Bone. Caitlin Sarah Elizabeth Clark. Megan Cunningham. Rebecca Ann Gilfillan. Claire Hens. Kim Jameson. Megan Nicole Lindsay. Rachel Mackay. Ailey McCulley. Kirsty McGuigan. Sophie Charlotte Morris. Christy Ann Nolan. Samantha Jane Patterson. Ashley Teresa Smith. Kirsty Torrance. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Childhood Practice, Amy Alice Keir. And finally, for the Postgraduate Certificate in Coaching and Mentoring, Karen Joyce Farrell.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the School of Health, Nursing and Midwifery, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Adult Nursing, Phoebe Jones-Williams. Ashley Elizabeth Page. Sharon Margaret Turner. And finally, for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Professional Health Studies, Sharon Glenroy.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the School of Media, Culture and Society, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled The Democratization of Film Noir, a case study of the Noir City Film Festival, San Francisco, USA, Anne Rose Catherine McVitie. And for the degree of Master of Arts, Creative Media Practice, Alexon Lacerda de l'Armelina. Charlotte Elizabeth Hall. Carrie Ann McCabe. Katie Sutherland. Kira Ward. Georgios Ziogas. And for the degree of Master of Arts Music Songwriting, Carol Muir Beckwith. Fergie Robson. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Broadcast Production, TV and Radio with first class honours and the winner of the Court Medal, Philip Bozijalski. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Broadcast Production, TV and Radio with first class honours, Fraser McLean. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Broadcast Production, TV and Radio with honours, Harry John Mitchell Bryce. Zaki DeJude. Elaine Docherty. Brodie Donohoe. Katie Patricia Gillis. Emma Halikova. Jack Hartness. Binod Karal. Kathleen Kidd. Christopher Maguire. Toshi Claude Ntayomba. Nicholas Potus. Paul Riley. Sadie Woods. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Commercial Music with First Class Honours and winner of the Court Medal, Robert Allen. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Commercial Music with First Class Honours, the following students: Megan Elizabeth Burns Andrews. Rebecca Sarah Buddy. Paul Charles Copeland. Dennis John Dignall. Ruth Elliott. Louise Hutchison. Liam Michael Joseph McCluskey. Kaylee Robin McLaughlin. Megan Nisbet. Olivia Ann Sharkey. James Mackenzie Smith. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Commercial Music with Honours, Beth Sheila Artless. Stephanie Jane Burt. Chloe Erin Cranston. Rona Dorchester. Peter Finlay. Shanine Margaret Gallagher. Connor Hudspeth. Rachel Ann McEwen Rice. Rhys Joseph Ian Robertson. Alfonso Sanchez Cruz. Douglas Murray Scott. Lyle Scougal. Mark Alexander Shankland. Kyle Sharp. Andrew Michael Steers. Lee Talentire. Darius Visekas. Robin Woods. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Digital Art and Design, with first class honours and winner of the Court Medal, Ailey Campbell. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Digital Art and Design, with first class honours, the following students: Kate Evangeline Armstrong. Christine Ray Kagans. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Digital Art and Design, with honours, Leanne Bingham. Stephanie Gillian Chivas. Ailey Clark. Robin Charlie McCrossen. Breege O'Neill. Stephanie Ann Sharp. Audrey Margaret Sutherland. Gemma Louise Wade. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Filmmaking and Screenwriting, with first class honours and winner of the Court Medal, Ian Cooper Sands. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Filmmaking and Screenwriting, with first class honours, the following students: Harvey Gardner. Andrew Hamilton. Luca Micheli. Hetty Anna Josefina Ronema. Emmanuel Zifos. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Filmmaking and Screenwriting, with honours, Martin Boyle. Philippa Champa. Sarah Catherine Crossan. Kirsty Elizabeth Houston. Lewis Martin Keeley. Rory Shoris Anderson Lightbody. Shona Elizabeth Mackenzie. Colette Madden. Stuart Macaulay. Scott Christopher McIntosh. Ben James McMahon. Joy Montgomery. Rhys Duncan Steele. Cameron William Anderson Strachan. Susanna Jane Walwork. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Performance with First Class Honours and winner of the Court Medal, Ryan David Bowler. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Performance with First Class Honours, Abigail Alexandra Johnston. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Performance with Honours, Jack Beresford. Joshua Dickinson. Jordan Mary Grant. Kaylee McGeechan Houston. Joshua Ross McDermott. Aidan Ian McDowell. Colleen Teresa McGowan. Scott Mills. Bronwyn Treasure Monroe. Rhea Elizabeth Patterson. Stephanie Pollock. Kenna Leanne Spowert. Rona Stewart. Emma White. Ruan Teresa Woods. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Performance Contemporary Theatre with Honours and winner of the Court Medal, Daniel Thomas Hamilton. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Performance Musical Theatre with First Class Honours and winner of the Court Medal, Kirsty McGuckin. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Performance Musical Theatre with Honours, Rosalind Jane Mackenzie Burns. Alexandra Carlisle. Jenna Roseanne Higney. Paige Sarah Elizabeth Melly. Natasha Marie Ward. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Performance, Screen Acting with Honours and winner of the Court Medal, Rebecca Ross. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Technical Theatre and Production with First Class Honours, Andrew Melville. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Technical Theatre and Production with Honours, Liam Alexander McKinstry. J. Ella McPherson. Matthew Page. Natalie Frances Whitehouse. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Commercial Music, Alistair Robert Crawford. Connor James Fowler. Connor Thomas Hull. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Creative Industries Practice, Evija Kukura. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Digital Art, Alana Margaret Bailey. Gianna Rossi. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Filmmaking and Screenwriting, Craig Innes Watt. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Performance, Lisa Grace Brown. And finally, Douglas Richard Hogg.
Good afternoon, everyone. Vice-Chancellor, graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's a tremendous privilege to be invited here today to receive an honorary doctorate from the University of the West of Scotland. Being a Scot is even more of a privilege. Congratulations to all of you here from Scotland and other countries on a very special day. It's an honour to share this unique moment with you and to share in your excitement as you embark on your various careers. I wonder if those with the biggest cheers had the best parties. I suspect so. After being notified about the doctorate, I realised I had many connections to the various UWS campus towns. I'm a very good friend of the Scottish artist and writer John Byrne from Paisley and was the original Hector in his iconic play, The Slab Boys. In my youth, I went to Ayr every summer for the day in a bus organised by my uncle Ned with my 13 brothers and sisters and countless cousins. I also have many old friends from Ayr, Troon and Dumfries who I met at the Royal Scottish Academy of Music and Drama, now the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland. All of these college friends, who I'm still very close to, are hugely successful. They include a documentary maker, a television and theatre director, a film set designer, head props buyer, costume designer, and film producer, not to mention various, in fact, numerous actors. So there's clearly something in the water in the West. Troon is also the twin city of Villeneuve-sur-Lot, which is 50 minutes from our house in France. La-di-la-di-la-da. Anyway. But it's true, though. We actually bought the place in France, and I had no idea it was twinned with Troon. So that was a star instantly, anyway. Hamilton was my local swimming baths, and I swear the water was colder than the Atlantic. After seeing the Lanarkshire Youth Orchestra when I was a kid perform in Hamilton Academy, I was so desperate to play with them that I bought a double bass, which I couldn't play, so I mimed throughout the Grieg piano concerto. That's been the story of my life so far. Anyway, I then changed to tuba, which in fact I could play. I composed a score for the silent film It, starring Clara Bow, which was given its Scottish and European premiere in 2015 at the Town House in Hamilton by the Arts and Film Youth Orchestra, which I founded, working with youngsters between the ages of 13 and 16 from Lanarkshire, as well as from the RCS Junior Orchestra, was an inspiration, one of the most amazing experiences of my life, working with young people with a great future ahead of them. These young people demonstrated the incredible talent that exists in Scotland, which comes as a result of the country's great education system, its dedicated teachers, and raw talent. I also discovered you have a London campus, which is where I live and work. So given all these links to the campuses, perhaps we were all meant to meet here today. I'm very proud to be from the west of Scotland, and whenever I travel all over the world, I trumpet, pardon the pun, the success of this part of the country and the sheer talent it nurtures and produces. To speak a little of my own time at the college, I graduated with a music degree in 1975 from the RSAMD. I had the time of my life there, and we had the best parties, I'm telling you. And more importantly, it was there that I met my wife, Leslie. The foundation that the college or university education provides is priceless, and the longer you live, the more you realize it. I have been passionate about film and music drama all my life. The passion for both of these artistic disciplines and their combination fortifies and drives me to this day. If you have a passion in life, don't let anything or anyone deter you from following it. I'm fortunate that my wife, Leslie, has been my rock throughout my life, as she's the most positive, life-loving person to be around. Find those people at all times. I'm sure you have all had a fantastic time at UWS. This university has a wonderful reputation, both at home and abroad. Our 4 children all have benefited from a university education, and I gave each and every one of them the same advice: work hard, but don't forget to party hard. This is the advice I give myself to this day. I wish everyone great fortune here for the future. Please cherish your passions. Thank you.
I'm not sure that I can fill the next 3 hours after Patrick's given that short summary of his achievements, so I will let you go early. On behalf of the university, it's been a privilege for us to spend this afternoon with you, And to the graduates, we wish you great success for the future. This is one of the ceremonies that all of my colleagues and I particularly like. Performing arts students, and you've just seen evidence of that from Patrick, are always a little bit different than other students. And so there were a few performances up here today, and that's always nice. It didn't go as far as sometimes it has done, but nonetheless, I won't say any more about that. But it was great to have you up here today, and I hope your family and friends enjoyed the afternoon as well. As Andrew said in his commentary before, you never know where your career is going to take you. You now have a degree which is going to open doors for you, and in the case of both Andrew and myself, Patrick and others, we've found ourselves in places in the world that we may never have expected when we were young, when we were graduating as you are today. So please cherish what you've done, take advantage of the opportunities that are in front of you. Please stay in contact with UWS. We want to know about your success over the coming years and hear what you've been achieving. So good luck for the future. To everybody here, have a lovely afternoon enjoying the celebrations of the achievements of your loved ones today. We wish you great success. Can I now declare this ceremony closed? Thank you very much.